Whenever I run my class, I call the method public static void main string square bracket args. I'll draw a stack frame to keep track of the local variables. And I wrote the name of the method on the side. Okay, my first line says dog Fido equals new dog. So the left-hand side, that creates a variable with the name Fido, and its type is dog, which means it can hold a reference of type dog. So we'll use that, just like we did with arrays, to hold a reference of something of type dog. On the right-hand side, it says new dog. That's a constructor call. So a constructor is a method with the same name as the name of the class, and we call it using the keyword new. And calling a constructor makes an object. So that right-hand side, that makes a new dog object. It's purple, so it doesn't look a lot like a dog, but this is my dog object that I just created. Then that assignment statement, that equal sign, what that does is it assigns the variable Fido to reference or keep track of that newly created dog. So that was the first line. Now the second line says dog spot equals or gets new dog. So the left-hand side makes a variable named spot. That variable is of type dog, so it's a variable that can hold a reference to a dog, and we represent that as a variable that can hold a reference to a dog. The right-hand side says new dog, so there we're calling the constructor. A constructor is a method with the same name as the name of the class, and we call it using the keyword new, and calling a constructor makes an object. So again, that makes a dog object on the right-hand side. And then finally, that equal sign, or that assignment statement, that sets the variable spot to reference or keep track of that newly created dog. Okay, so here I want you to notice that we called the constructor twice, and so we have two dog objects. And you can imagine if each dog object had an age, then each of the dog objects, because they're separate objects, would have its own age. And similar to arrays, the variables Fido and Spot are variables that can reference something. So they reference a dog, and it isn't that Spot, the variable, is the dog, it's a variable that references the dog.